County, followed by a magnitude 6.3 earthquake in an area 15 kilometers south-southwest of Hualien County just 6 minutes later. Subsequently, earthquakes of magnitude 5.4 occurred at 10:45 a.m. and 11:21 a.m. As a result of the earthquakes, 2 buildings in Hualien City were tilted and tremors were felt in Taipei as well. These earthquakes are being analyzed as aftershocks of the magnitude 7.2 earthquake that occurred on the 3rd. Time now for the weather. It is currently 15 degrees Celsius and cloudy. It will average around 14 degrees this evening. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4,
When we get our hands on a brand new book, we just can't wait to flip those pages from beginning to the end. Each turn reveals new tales waiting to be explored. Yet, making progress day by day isn't always straightforward. Some days we might not even manage to flip a single page, while on others we breeze through several in one go. And then there are those times where we find ourselves stuck on the same page, rereading it multiple times, and eventually, as time ticks by, we reach that satisfying moment when we've devoured the entire book. Now, let's go back when we kicked off the new year. We were all ready to start fresh, made new resolutions as the year kicked off, but there's still many challenges and struggles as we can't seem to move on from the last page of the book we were reading. But that doesn't mean you failed, because we always have the chance to hit the reset button, just like starting a new book from page 1. Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim, and welcome to For Your Busan. Let's kick it off with Satisfied by Galantis.
Skip through all the small talk. Wanna see what the lights are. So let's go to your room now. I know that I'm impatient. My imagination's wandering and running wild. Can you hear that? My heart is racing. You keep up the pace, then I might let you stay tonight. I need somebody, their hands on my body. Could be that somebody, keep me satisfied. Hear me breathing, don't want it. I need it. We getting heated, come on and keep me satisfied. Keep me satisfied. Keep me satisfied. Started on the way home. Don't stop till I say so. Just a little longer. You know when we get there, no reason to be scared. Nah, come on a little stronger. I know that I'm impatient. My imagination's wandering and running wild. Can you hear that? My heart is racing. You keep up the pace, then I might let you stay tonight. I need somebody, their hands on my body. Could be that somebody, keep me satisfied. Hear me breathing, don't want it. I need it. We getting heated, come on and keep me satisfied. I need somebody, their hands on my body. Could be that somebody, keep me satisfied. Keep me satisfied.
Satisfied by Galantis, our opening song here at For Your Busan. Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Tuesday, y'all. Now, spring is a big deal in Korea, right? It's when things start fresh, the year kicks off, students start a new school year or semester, and everyone's busy getting used to the new season. Farmers are also super busy in spring. It's when all the farming stuff starts, like planting crops to make sure that they grow well and we get lots of food later in the year. Now in spring, farmers begin planting rice, which is like the first big step in farming, of course. And just the other day in Busan, they started planting rice for the first year, or for the year 2024 rather. And it was a bit late this time compared to last year because of a lot of rain and the weather changed a lot. Now, planting rice in spring is a sign that spring is really, really here. And it's like the start of a journey that ends with a good harvest in autumn. And making New Year's resolution is kind of like planting seeds for the new year. Each resolution is like a little seed of something we want to happen in the year ahead. And we have to take care of them, just like farmers do with their crops, to make sure that they grow, right? And some resolutions, well, you can finish them quickly, or you can see the progress, like changing. You can see some progress being made, like plants that grow fast and strong. Others take more time and effort to make changes, of course. So, are you doing your best to make your resolutions come true? Let's talk about the resolutions that we made at the start of the year. 네, 오늘의 문자 주제는요. 여러분의 새해 계획 중 아직 시작하지도 못한 혹은 지키지 못한 계획이 있나요? 그리고 남은 2024년에 도전해보고 싶은 새로운 계획은 무엇인가요? 계획. That's so hard to say. 계획. I keep saying like 계획. 계획. Plans. So what's your New Year's resolution that you haven't accomplished yet? Maybe you're stuck in one. Maybe you kind of gave up. And also, do you have any, new goals that you set for the remaining of the year? Any new challenges that you've taken on since the start of this year? It's April 23rd today, which means, well, a third has gone by, right? We have a third of the year already gone by. We have some good afternoon messages also joining in. We have Kim joining on YouTube Live and Jenny Nim tuning in and texting in as well, saying, time flies. April is already near the end. Right, May is around the corner. Good afternoon to you, Kim joining and Jenny Nim as well. Also saying the weather is very fickle. Be careful not to catch a cold, everyone. Yeah, it's I feel like at one time we had 25 degrees Celsius plus and, from time to time, but now it's like under 20 degrees Celsius, so it's a little chilly today. So make sure you dress warmly and not to catch a cold for sure. Now, if you want to text in and participate in today's text topic, any comments, messages, song requests even, you can send them to pound 9050 샵 9050. For text messages, it'll cost you 101. A Kakao Talk message by adding us as a friend on Kakao Talk by searching for 부산영어방송 and chat with us there, or join me on YouTube Live and chat with me in the live chat box. Now, in the first half of the show, we have Busan Is, which is short for Busan is Amazing. We get to go into the Busan news and information section with our 6 p.m. news anchor Hong Jung-hwa coming in. We also have DJ, which is short for David's Journal, and you get to discover what I stumbled upon today. And Relationship Matters is also coming up. Relationship advice from American Casey, who got married and is raising children in Busan City. In the second half, we have On the Mic interviews and stories of people who were interviewed on the street. Busan Quiz Master special quiz segment for our listeners, and my hometown Olympics, spotlighting the sports scene in Busan with our reporter Steve coming in as well. 네, 오늘도 문자, 카톡 그리고 너튜브 라이브 댓글로 참여해주신 분들께 선물이 기다립니다. 저와 함께 2시간 끝까지 같이 해주시길 바랍니다. You can win a prize or two if you participate. Send in messages, send in answers to quiz questions, or participate in today's text topic as well. You can win a prize or two. All right, let's get started with today's show. We're going to go right into our first segment after a quick break.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome to Busan Is, our first daily segment with none other than 홍당당.
네, 안녕하세요.
How are you?
네, good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking. You like the weather today?
네, 좋아요. 그런데 조금
yeah.
네,
It's cool and breezy.
네, 좀 바람이 많이 불고
Yeah.
특히 바닷가 이제 해운대 쪽 오니까 더 많이 부네요.
Right.
네.
Especially in the Centum City area where there are a lot of tall buildings, you get that
진짜
wind.
빌딩풍이랑이 있다고 하니까. 네.
Some drafts coming in through between the buildings.
네.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you're here and you're
네.
going to give us news updates.
네, 부산 명예시민으로 위촉된 사람에 대한 예우를 강화하는 조례 제정이 추진됩니다. 부산시 명예시민은 대외적으로 부산의 위상을 높였거나 시정 발전에 기여한 사람에게 수여하는데 부산시는 그동안 부산국제영화제나 불꽃축제 등 주요 축제나 행사에 초청하는 정도에 그쳤거든요. 다른 상당수 지자체는 명예시민에게 공공시설 이용료를 감면해주고 있고 또 일부 지자체는 명예시민이 방문해서 지자체 홍보활동을 펼치면 여러 편의도 지원하고 있는 것으로 알려졌습니다.
Right, so Busan City is working on a new ordinance to boost recognition for honorary citizens. Now, this proposal expands the benefits for those awarded honorary citizenship, aiming to acknowledge their contributions to the city's reputation and development. Currently, the honorary citizens mainly receive invitations to events like BIF, but this ordinance seeks to offer more perks, such as giving them discounts on public facilities and promotional support when they visit these local events and festivities.
네, 부산의 원도심 지방자치단체가 정부의 인구 감소 지역 세컨드홈 특례 정책에 제외된 것에 대해 유감을 표시했습니다. 정부가 2024년 경제정책 방향에서 비인구 감소 지역 1주택자가 인구 감소 지역 주택 한 채를 추가로 획득하더라도 1주택으로 인정하는 특례를 적용하는 정책을 추진한다고 밝혔는데 특례 대상 지역은 수도권과 광역시를 제외한 인구 감소 지역입니다. 그런데 부산의 원도심 같은 경우에는 노인들이 세상을 떠나고 남은 무허가 빈집이 지역 발전을 저해하고 있을 정도로 지금 빈집이 많아지고 있는 추세거든요. 광역시라고 해도 또 지난 2월 기준 원도심의 부동산 실거래는 부산 지역 평균 25% 수준에 그쳤기 때문에 인구 감소 지역인 동구와 서구, 영도구는 세컨드홈 특례 지역에 포함해 줄 것을 강력히 촉구한다고 덧붙였습니다.
Right, so Busan Central District is, the Central District is disappointed that it's left out of the government's second home special exception policy for declining population areas. So the local council argues that the decision ignores the district's real estate reality and challenges, and they highlight issues like vacant homes and low transaction rates, urging the government to reconsider and include them in the policy.
네, 부산시는 가정의 달을 맞아서 5월 한 달간 동백전 QR 결제 또 드림 이벤트를 실시합니다. 소상공인이 부담하는 카드 결제 수수료는 0.25%에서 1.5%인데 지역화폐 동백전을 QR코드로 결제하면 소상공인의 카드 수수료 부담이 없습니다. 예를 들어서 이벤트 기간인 5월 한 달 동안 동백전 월 적립한도 30만 원이죠. 30만 원 전부를 QR로 결제하면 기본 5% 캐시백에 해당하는 25,000원을 받을 수 있고 또 드림 이벤트니까 6월에 또 15,000원 상당의 추가 포인트를 받을 수 있습니다. 동백전 QR 가맹점은 동백전 앱 안에서 가맹점 찾기 조건을 통해서 QR로 지정하면 확인할 수가 있고요. 또 가맹점 내 비치된 동백전 QR코드를 동백전 앱에서 QR 스캔 기능으로 결제 가능합니다. 현재 동백전 QR 결제가 가능한 가맹점은 5만여 개입니다.
Wow, that's a lot. So Busan City will host the Dongbekjeon QR Payment and Dream event in May, coinciding with the Family Month or the Month of Family. And small businesses using local currency Dongbekjeon for QR payments won't incur card payment commissions, and participants can earn cashbacks and points. To find participating stores, use the Dongbekjeon app's Find Franchise button or menu and simply scan the QR code in store with the app. And over 50,000 franchise stores accept Dongbekjeon QR payments.
부산시는 내일부터 시내 경로당 105곳을 대상으로 올바른 의료기기 구매와 안전 사용을 위한 방문 교육을 실시합니다. 어르신들이 스스로 본인의 건강에 도움되는 의료기기를 적절하게 사용하고 관리할 수 있도록 부산시가 위촉한 10명의 소비자 의료기기 감시원이 직접 경로당을 차례로 방문해 교육하는 방식으로 진행되는데요. 교육 내용은 공산품과 의료기기 구분 방법, 그러니까 공장에서 그냥 생산되는 물품과 의료기기의 구분 방법에 대해서 자세하게 알려드릴 테고요. 또 의료기기 사용 관리의 주의사항, 또 거짓 과대 광고 피해 사례 등을 알려드릴 예정입니다.
Right, so Busan will provide education on medical device purchases and safety at 105 senior centers starting on the 24th, tomorrow. And it's aimed at aiding the elderly. The initiative will be held or led by 10 city-appointed consumer medical device monitoring officers. And education will cover differentiating between consumer goods and medical devices, safety precautions, and examples of deceptive advertising.
우리 국민의 10명 가운데 8명은 우리나라를 해양국가로 인식하고 있고 해양 강국으로 나아가기 위해서는 중장기 계획 수립과 연구 개발을 확대해야 한다고 생각하는 것으로 조사됐습니다. 한국해양수산개발원은 창립 40주년을 맞아서 19세 이상 성인 3,000명을 대상으로 2024년 해양수산 국민 인식도 조사 결과를 오늘 발표했는데요. 응답자의 83.2%는 우리나라의 국가 비전을 해양국가 라고 답했습니다. 또 국민의 75.5%가 평소 해양수산 분야에 보통 이상의 관심이 있다고 답했습니다. 국민들은 해양수산이라는 단어에서 연상되는 이미지를 바다, 바닷가, 해변 가장 많았고 또 선박, 배 그리고 물고기, 생선 이렇게 꼽았고요. 또 해양수산 분야는 해양 영토와 해양 생태계 및 해양 환경, 수산물 식품 안전이 각각 42.6%로 가장 높게 나타났습니다. 그 중에서도 수산물 식품 안전에 대한 관심이 전년에 비해 2.1%포인트 높아졌습니다.
So a recent survey by the Korea Maritime Institute, KMI, found that 8 in 10 South Koreans see their country as a maritime power. And they believe long-term planning and expanding R&D are crucial for advancement in this area. The survey conducted among 3,000 adults also revealed that becoming a maritime power is seen as beneficial, with expectations including economic growth through exports and enhanced national competitiveness.
부산시는 지난해 시범 사업으로 진행한 놀이형 원어민 영어 교육을 들락날락 영어랑 놀자라는 이름으로 올해부터 모든 들락날락에서 확대 운영하기로 했습니다. 들락날락 영어야 놀자는 4살에서 7살 유아와 초등학교 저학년을 대상으로 원어민과 놀이를 통해서 일상생활에서 영어를 쉽게 사용하는 환경 만들기 위해 추진하고 있는 부산형 어린이 영어 교육 프로그램입니다. 지난해 11곳을 대상으로 시범 운영을 했는데 학부모의 만족도가 96.8%, 교육에 다시 참여하겠다는 의사가 98.6%로 각각 나타났는데요. 들락날락은 부산의 16개 구군으로 확대 설치되고 있고 33곳에서 들락날락 영어에 놀자 프로그램을 운영하고 있습니다. 모두 무료로 진행됩니다.
Nice. So Busan announced the expansion of its playful English education program for children, now named Let's Play with English at 들락날락, to all 들락날락 facilities citywide. Now, the program targeting children aged 4 to 7 and elementary schoolers offers interactive English learning through play with native English speakers, aiming for a unique Busan-type children's English education. And following a successful pilot project with high parental satisfaction, the program will be implemented at 33 locations across 16 district and gun. And classes starting April the 24th tomorrow will be held at select facilities with tailored sessions every 4 months. Interested parents can find program details and apply for free classes on the 들락날락 website.
네. 부산에 걷기 열풍이 불고 있습니다. 지난 일요일 해운대 해수욕장에서도 맨발 걷기 좋은 도시 부산 선포식과 세븐비치 어싱 챌린지가 열렸잖아요. 내년까지 7개 해수욕장 순차적으로 맨발 걷기 행사가 열립니다. 또 오는 5월 3일부터 6월 30일까지는 2달 동안 욜로 갈매길 함께 걷기 행사가 열립니다. 시민과 국내외 관광객 누구나 욜로 갈매길을 향유하면서 걷자라는 주제로 걷기와 관광을 연계해 부산 갈매길의 매력을 널리 알리기 위해서 마련됐습니다. 첫 행사가 5월 3일 오전 10시 삼락 생태공원에서 열리고요. 걷기에 관심 있는 시민은 누구나 무료로 참가할 수 있습니다.
Right. We talked earlier with Jimmy the other day about the barefoot walking challenge or event that kicked off in Haeundae Beach. And we'll see eventually in other beaches across Busan City, the 7 great, beautiful beaches here in Busan City. With the next one, I believe it's the first of the 7 after Haeundae is Gwangali Beach, right? And then some other beaches. On top of that, there's also the YOLO 갈매길, or is it the 갈매길? Yeah, 갈매길 walking event from May the 3rd to June the 30th, promoting scenic 갈매길 trail. And the event offers 4 programs, including walks through nature and moonlit strolls with expert guides, ensuring safety for all participants. So a lot of good fun events for people who like to walk. And I know earthing is so beneficial for your health.
맞아요.
Because barefoot walking, when you're walking on barefoot,
네, 지구가 도와주는 그 느낌이에요.
yeah, you get the earth energy.
건강해져라.
Yeah. All right, anything else for
네.
today?
오늘 4월 23일 또 중요한 날이라서 하나 또 말씀드리고 가려고요. 유네스코가 정한 세계 책과 저작권의 날입니다. 세계 책의 날입니다.
오.
네, 1995년 유네스코 총회에서 제정됐는데 세계 책의 날 이 계기로 유네스코는 독서 출판을 장려하고 저작권 제도를 통해서 지적 소유권을 보호하는 국제적인 노력을 기울이고 있습니다. 날짜가 4월 23일로 정해진 것은 책을 사는 사람에게 꽃을 선물하는 이 스페인의 카탈루니아 지방 축제일인 세인트 조지의 날과 1616년 세르반테스와 섹스피어가 동시에 사망한 날이 이날인 데서 유래된 것이라고 하는데요. 우리나라에서는 2012년 독서해를 맞아서 책으로 행복한 마음을 전하는 책 선물 문화 정책을 위해서 문화체육관광부 주최 공모를 했는데 세계 책의 날의 애칭을 책 드림 날로 정했거든요. 책 드림. 드림의 꿈의 드림과 책을
and
드린다.
also 준다고요.
네네네.
Nice.
그래서 책에서 꿈과 소망, 희망을 찾는다는 의미가 모두 함축되어 있는 오늘 세계 책의 날입니다.
Nice. So this was established in 1995. What was established? The World Book Day during the UNESCO General Conference, promoting reading and publishing while advocating for intellectual property rights protection through copyright systems globally. And in South Korea, the initiative Book Dream Day was introduced in 2012 to foster a culture of gifting books for happiness, aligning with World Book Day's spirit. Now, Book Dream signifies both giving books and the pursuit of dreams, hopes, and aspirations found within them.
네. 저는 내일 뵙겠습니다. 먼저 인사를.
Wait, I wanted to ask you a question.
네,
Today's
네, 네.
text topic
네.
was about New Year's resolutions. At the beginning of this year, 2024, we all made New Year's resolutions. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to lose this, I'm going to gain that. Were you able to keep up with the New Year's resolutions, or were you able to set new goals on top of your New Year's resolutions?
그러니까요. 매일매일이 1월 1일이다 이렇게 생각하면서 그래 내일부터야 뭐 이렇게 생각하는데 안 되겠죠.
Oh, no, so
4월
okay.
23일인데 새해에는
네.
오늘 방송된 내용 중에 좀 많아요. 매일 5,000보 이상 걷겠다. 뭐 10,000보 이상 걷겠다 이런
Yeah.
다짐했었고 올해는 책 100권 읽어야지 뭐 이런 거
있었어요?
계획은요?
Wow.
계획은 자유롭습니다.
실행은 how much of the 실행?
내일
실행
뵙겠습니다.
50%? All right, fine.
내일 뵙겠습니다.
Okay. All right.
마음으로.
홍당당's running away. She doesn't want to answer.
당당해질 수 없는 질문이 오늘은 좀.
Yeah, I thought you were 홍당당. Come on.
네.
All right, have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.
네, 내일 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요.
All right, that's Hong Dang Dang with us. She couldn't answer, but maybe you guys can and text me. What was your New Year's resolution? And if you were able to complete, or maybe you are in the middle of it, let me know how well you are doing with the New Year's resolutions, or maybe you've changed the goals. You're like, yes, this is too much. I'm gonna, make the goals a little smaller. Any changes you have made to your goals for this year, 2024? We had some messages coming in earlier. 7018번님 saying, 오늘 좀 춥네요. 약간 두꺼운 점퍼 입고 있어요. 감기 조심하세요. 올해 시작할 때 요리 배우고 싶어서 요리 학원 다녀야지 했는데 아직 등록 안 했어요. Well, you're being reminded today. 오늘 약간 reminded 됐잖아요. Hopefully you can sign up. You still have lots of time. We only finished 1/3 of the year so far. 아직 3분의 2 남아 있습니다. Sign up for our class and hopefully you can learn some new culinary techniques, new cooking skills, and add it to your arsenal, I suppose. Thank you for texting in. 1970번님 also tuning in and texting in saying 해마다 영어 공부 열심히 해야지 계획했는데 잘 안 돼서 속상합니다. 그래도 부산 영어 방송 있어서 다행입니다. 다행입니다. I'm glad that you're tuning in and also tuning in and texting in as well, and to maybe up your way of studying and trying your ways, trying very hard to improve English skills. Maybe perhaps try texting in a little bit in English. 도전, that could be a challenge. No pressure though. 1970번님, thank you for tuning in as well. 고수님 also tuning in and saying hi as well. We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is Dancing with Nobody by Austin Mahone.
I like the way that you talk to me. Yeah. I like the way that you scream my name, baby. I don't know how, but I know you're the one. I'm standing my ground now when I used to run. It feels like a dream, but I know that I'm up all night with you. I don't feel like dancing with nobody else. It don't feel romantic with nobody else. Can't you see that, baby? I don't want nobody else but you. I don't feel like dancing with nobody else. It don't feel romantic with nobody else. Can't you see that, baby? I don't want nobody else but you. I like the way you breathe when you're close to me. Ooh, yeah. I like the way your hair falls across your face. Yeah. I don't know how, but I know you're the one. I'm standing my ground now when I used to run. It feels like a dream, but I know that I'm up all night with you. I don't feel like dancing with nobody else. It don't feel romantic with nobody else. No. Can't you see that, baby? I don't want nobody much you talk to me, girl. Ooh, I like the way you keep me up. I'm up all night with you. I don't feel like dancing with nobody else. I don't feel like it. Don't feel romantic with nobody else. No, no, no. Can't you see that, baby? I don't wanna know. I don't want nobody else but you. You. I don't feel like dancing with nobody else. I don't feel like. Don't feel romantic. It don't feel romantic, baby. No, no. Can't you see that, baby? I don't want nobody else but you.
It is time for DJ David's Journal. Dear Diary, sometimes, I think I'm pretty brave. Wanna know why? Well, I'm not usually scared much. Heights don't really faze me, and I can walk through dark places at night without much fear. Plus, I actually enjoy watching very scary movies. But there's one thing that does give me the creeps. Bees. And when the season for flowers rolls around, I often see bees buzzing about. You know, watching them afar, pretty cool, right? And I love honey, but the idea of getting stung by one freaks me out. Have you ever been stung by a bee? Lately, it seems I don't have to worry about bees too much. Sadly, bees are disappearing from the planet. And the disappearance, known as colony collapse disorder or CCD, yes, there's a technical term for it, is a big problem worldwide. Bees are super important for pollinating crops like fruits and veggies. And without them, plants can't make more plants, which means less food and less variety in nature. And there are lots of reasons why bees are vanishing, like losing their homes, pesticides, climate change, and diseases. And in Korea, a serious disease wiped out a bunch of native bees in 2010. And since then, people have been worried about bee numbers dropping. In 2022, news reported that billions of bees were missing nationwide. That's about 18% of Korea's bee population gone. This bee loss is serious stuff. Now, bees pollinate about 75% of the world's flowers and 35% of our food crops. And if they keep disappearing, we might not have enough to eat. And maybe even face food shortages. Plus, when bees go, it messes up other animals and plants, making nature less stable. They are a big part of ecosystems, and if they disappear, it could throw things out of whack for lots of other creatures. And I feel like instead of being scared of bees, I should be looking out for them. Oh, and I heard they're into certain colors like blue, purple, white, and yellow. I think I'll go with black today just to be safe.
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more.
It is time for Relationship Matters. Does it?
I think so. I hope so.
All right.
Otherwise, I have no premise. So I'm hoping relationships matter.
Hey, Casey, how you doing?
Good. How are you, David? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just call me Casey?
Yeah.
I would like you to call me Hyung from now on. Is that okay?
네? 갑자기요?
Yeah.
왜요?
I don't know. That's what I've been thinking about these days.
Are you
Just try it
older
out.
than me?
Yeah, I must be.
How?
79. 나는 79.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, you're 79 years old.
Yeah. 79. Looking good for 79, I think.
행님,
Hangnim.
Casey,
Oh,
행님.
hangnim 좋아요.
네.
Does that feel strange?
Now I have to be more 겸손 with the two hands on my stomach. 행님.
Yeah, I'm watching you. I'm watching.
So I get the 동생 perks, right?
like what, for example?
한우 사주세요, 행님.
돈 없어요.
배고파요.
돈 없어요.
What kind of 행님 is that?
Terrible hangnim. So maybe that's why nobody calls me hangnim.
Oh man,
maybe
so
that's why.
do your, I guess, younger female friends call you oppa?
No, and that's exactly what I was going to talk about today. Actually,
Oh.
I do have a lot of my friends are musicians. I had just, for whatever reason, I play music, so a lot of Korean friends of mine are musicians, and I can think of maybe two guys younger than me in particular that call me 행님, 행님아. Which 행님아, I don't know if that's really respectful.
It's like a mix of both. 행님 and ya.
Yeah, so I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
But they will. But I'm really trying to remember. I've lived here for like a long time, right? 18 years, I want to say.
18 years?
I believe so. I'm not good at math,
I
but
was like
it's
born
somewhere.
18 years ago.
See, so I'm definitely hangnim. Hyungnim.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't think anybody ever calls me oppa. And I don't know how to feel about that.
We've got one. We've got Jenny님 texting in saying
Yeah.
오빠라고 부를게요.
Okay.
You got one person calling you oppa now.
So I kind of have a
Yeah.
weird feeling about it. Like if somebody calls me Hyungnim or Hangnim, it's kind of, in a way, it feels kind of inclusive. I don't know
Like you
how
feel
to
like,
explain that.
oh, he's my bro.
Kind of.
Like-
But it also like feels respectful in a way.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, you feel respected.
But I don't know how to take oppa.
Does it feel a little more like dangerous?
It feels a little bit weird just because I guess the way I've seen it used.
Right,
So,
in K-dramas and stuff.
for sure. Yeah.
Right.
Or what if I live not too far from Gwangali, so I do spend a lot of time there, and I'll see like couples, walking, arm in arm, like oppa.
No, they don't do that. In Busan, they go, oppaya, right?
Oh yes, yes.
Chang PD, that's right?
Oppaya. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, good intonation too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't hit that high. I'm feeling it.
Hey,
I
you
can't
play
hit that high.
music.
Yes.
Try
so,
some vocal cords.
I know. I got to work on
Anyway,
that. But I was playing the drums actually last night. That's why I also asked you to turn down the headphone volume.
Yeah,
Because
my
my
bad
ears
on
are
that.
already ringing.
Oh, my goodness.
So this is kind of how this came up is
Mm-hmm.
that I play in a band, and I've been playing in this band for a little while, and they're all Korean, except for me. I'm not Korean.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for you. You made the whole band more international.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. I guess I did single-handedly.
Yeah.
But when I overhear them talking together, and they speak Korean most of the time, so we don't use a lot of English. Well, I do, but they typically don't, and they often address each other oppa or nuna or what's the other 언니, because it's a mix of guys and girls.
Sure.
But to everybody, I'm Casey. And I've gotten used to that, but I've been thinking about it. It's like, is that good or bad? Does that mean?
I guess when you bring in the honorifics,
Yeah.
you also bring in the Korean culture with it.
Right.
Right? It's
Yeah.
not just no longer Casey yo. It's more like 형님. And then you start to have more respect towards that person because the honorifics play a big role in the culture of South Korea.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it kind of dictates, like, if they start calling me that, then would they maybe not feel as comfortable with me in a way?
Yeah, you might be more distant.
Okay,
You
cool.
no
This is
longer
what I've been thinking.
You can no longer be close knit with that bro of yours
Right.
because he starts to call you 형님,
And then
he's
it's like,
like,
oh.
"So what happened yesterday? Oh, 형님, I just slept well."
Right.
Instead of like, "Oh, last night we went out with the buddies and we had a lot of fun, at this bar, blah blah blah." It's
Right.
like, 왜 더 말 안 해요? It's
Right.
like, because you're my 형님.
Right, and then suddenly
gotta be
wall
respectful. Yeah.
wall up.
Yeah.
So okay, cool. That's exactly why I was thinking about this,
Okay.
because have you ever been in a band?
No, I haven't been in a band, but
Okay.
I've been in situations where, because I'm cool with, I don't mind if they don't call me 형님 or 형.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I wanted to ask you that.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Does that happen to you a lot, though?
Yeah, because I do speak maybe better Korean than you. No offense.
Hey, wait a minute. 잠깐만.
So when I converse in Korean with my friends
Right.
or 동생 or whoever I hang out with, they do talk to me with honorifics.
Okay.
But I tell them, you don't have to.
So you let them know.
Yeah.
So do you, okay, so I know, and it probably depends on whether you're having a conversation with somebody in Korean or not.
Right.
But do you feel differently when somebody calls you David versus Hyung or Oppa or?
Yeah, maybe in a way, because I do also get reminded of that K-pop stuff, K-drama, K-content, because that's the reference I get, you know?
I guess me too.
Yeah.
I don't quite get it, like, personally. I've only witnessed it from afar in a way.
Right, because I grew up mostly in Canada.
Right.
And then in my adult life, I've been living in Korea.
Right.
So with my interactions with my small friends to big friends
Right.
in Canada, we never really talked in Korean.
Oh, you mean small and big as in age-wise?
Yeah.
Age difference?
Right.
Oh,
I was imagining
yeah,
how
little
big
friends.
they were.
Oh, hey, little buddy.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so, like, in Canada, then age wasn't as big a factor when it came to
Never.
friends,
You know,
right?
I had friends who were like 50 years older than me.
I'm basically that. I'm almost that. We could be
Few
friends.
years older than me. Come on.
Well, yeah, that's exactly. I mean, this is what I was thinking about because I do feel like Oppa. I don't mind. Like, I don't mind people calling me whatever they want to call me, but I often, like you, I kind of tell them they don't have to.
Yeah.
So I think I kind of inflicted this on myself, like way back when. This is, just Casey. Just call me Casey. Because I did feel like some kind of weird pressure suddenly if somebody addressed me with some honorific.
So you felt that wall, kind of this invisible wall, kind of being built up, one brick at a time, type of thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And then once you told them to drop the honorifics, they just kind of approached you more as a friend.
Maybe, but also like maybe this could be like cultural interference from American culture as well, because it does feel weird when somebody addresses you by your last name and Mr., right?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like if somebody's like, hey, Mr. McKeever, I'm like, whoa, no, you don't need that.
Yeah.
Just call me Casey.
Right.
So maybe I was so used to that early on when I started making Korean friends, I was like, oh, just call me Casey from my own cultural purposes, right? And I didn't really think about how that would affect how they see me.
Yeah.
But you think it's probably not disrespectful, you know, with like foreigners living in Busan, if people just call you first name, there's no disrespect meant.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel disrespected in any way unless I meet them for the first time and, you know, but it depends, I guess. If I'm meeting them for the first time,
Yeah.
I would ask, though, just to be on the safe
Just to
side.
check.
Yeah, I'm like, you're older than me, so should I call you Hyung? But then not with my non-Korean
형한테
friends.
왜 그렇게 안 했어?
Because you're not. If you were, I guess, my bad on that. I feel bad now.
No, because you assume we're
No
the same
excuses.
age. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because I look so young.
Yeah,
Thank
we've
you,
had,
David.
we've had Jenny Nim just, I want to escape from this little trouble here.
I know, the wall is going up.
Jenny Nim said, Oppa sounds very friendly, doesn't it?
It does, and I guess I worry that it sounds too friendly. Because, like, as you mentioned, like in K-dramas, like, Oppa is, you know, maybe not your brother, it's your
To like
boyfriend.
a lover
Right.
feel.
Yeah, and I see that a lot when I hear young people out on the street. So I think it does make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. But I asked my wife about this too, like, because we don't really use common Korean titles for each other either.
Okay.
Like, we don't say like Sean Amma or Sean Appa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you know, we just kind of use first names when it's just the two of us. And I was asking, like, would it be weird if a guy? I don't really hear this. Would it be weird if a guy calls his girlfriend Nuna if she happens to be a little bit older than him? And she was like, "That's something you don't really hear a lot." And she pointed me to a song called "내 여자라니까," which is PD knows the song. Yeah. So
Isn't that like
you know it?
이승기 노래?
맞습니다.
누나 내 여자라니까.
Yeah, and she said like this song is a pretty well-known song, and
Right.
it kind of, I think it maybe kind of encapsulates how it's a little bit different for men and women. Like if you are romantically involved with a woman who's slightly older than you, you kind of don't want to call her Nuna.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently, that's what Lee Seung-gi's singing about.
Right. When that song was released, though, and that's when K culture wasn't so big in America and Canada.
Right.
And people were getting the misinterpreted lyrics. They're like, how could you love a sister?
Oh, right. So
You're
that's
right.
the other thing that's
Right.
confusing. Right.
And so, like,
Yeah.
oh, this is really weird. What kind
Right.
of song is this? So whoever translated it made it kind of really weird, and it made a huge controversy in
Right.
Canada for like a couple months. And then someone stepped in. It's like, that's not what it means.
Somebody's like, oh, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
You're getting the wrong idea about Korean culture.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right, but that might be another reason I feel a little uncomfortable with it because it might feel too intimate because you can hear it in a boyfriend context, but oppa also does indicate that you're family. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm like, oh, I'm not ready to be family yet. You know what I mean? But there is bro in English, but that doesn't sound like family-like at all. That sounds like tough guy stuff.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Your headphones too loud, bro, eh?
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, it doesn't sound like very close at all.
Yeah,
it
you're
sounds like
breaking the
opposite.
wall more than building a wall.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, so that's why I was thinking about this, and another reason is because I'm kind of teaching my kids at the same time. So I've talked about this with my wife. Am I doing this the right way? Because we've got our youngest daughter. She should call her older brother Oppa, but she typically calls him Sean, and sometimes she'll be like Shauna.
Ooh.
Is that illegal?
It might be maybe bad if they're gonna be growing up in Korea all their life.
Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to plan that far ahead.
But actually, I don't know. I'm not a parent, so I can't say.
Would you? Okay, so you have an older sister, right?
No, I have a younger sister.
Younger sister. Sorry. So younger sister calls you David. Okay
no,
with that?
actually, she was born and raised in Canada. And throughout all her life, she called me Oppa or brother.
Okay, so never David.
Never David.
Even though she was raised in Canada.
Oh, actually, from time to time, she does call me David.
Yeah.
But
Do you kind of like, hey?
No.
hey now.
I don't care.
Okay.
99% of the time, she'll call me either David Oppa or brother.
Okay.
Like English brother.
Gotcha.
Because I don't, and when she said that, when she calls me brother, I don't know any other siblings that call them their older brother.
Yeah, that sounds like very old-fashioned,
Like
in English,
archaic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds
yeah.
a bit old-fashioned, like
Old
the
English.
Grapes of Wrath or something. I don't know. It's like old style. Brother,
Yeah.
brother, listen to me.
Exactly.
Yeah, it sounds a little fancy.
Right.
But yeah, so I was thinking about that with my kids. Like, should I be setting a better example with this? Because I just call the kids, by their names, and I have heard my wife correct our daughter occasionally. 오빠한테 그렇게 하지 마라. Because she's always.
too.
Oh yes, and yeah, of course. So and my son he's starting to kind of feel this out. He's starting to kind of sense it. Like if she uses 반말 to him, he kind of gets upset these days. So he's like, 왜 나한테 반말 써?
Oh.
So so I'm kind of like, oh, am I not doing my job enough to kind of teach language that should be used in this situation? Because I'm not using it either.
Right.
And I'm not expecting it either. So I'm kind of like, have I done something wrong here?
That's gotta be pretty tough as a parent, as a father who grew up in a different cultural environment.
And I guess any multicultural family will deal with
Yeah.
that, right? Like even, just how you address each other, what specific language you might need to use with each other. It's all relationship related.
Yeah. So maybe our listeners can help us with this controversial stuff.
Yeah, what do you do at home? Yeah. If you have a multicultural family, do you kind of insist on titles or do you prefer first names or do you kind of mix? I've kind of in my mind, I've got this weird plan. If they're speaking English, I kind of encourage them to use first names, but if they're speaking to each other in Korean, I kind of hope that they pick up Korean titles. Is that weird or confusing?
No. I kind of feel you on that. And
Okay.
also, we had Lee-님 texting in who may be on the same radio frequency, I guess, who said, 저희 딸은 외국에 나가면 어린 동생들이 자기를 이름으로 불러도 오케이.
Okay.
한국에만 들어오면 누나라고 안 하냐? 하고 아주 호칭에 민감하대요.
So it
And
depends.
they're 8 years old.
Wow. Okay,
Already,
so,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Okay. So, but this is something that other people have considered as well.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like they have a system for their family. A very
guess
clear system.
Right. So when in Rome, do as Romans do.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to teach is kind of like be culturally aware. I want my kids to kind of like realize what's acceptable, what's normal, where
Yeah.
you're at.
Exactly.
So, I don't mind if they occasionally don't call each other by the right exact thing, but yeah, it's kind of trying to show them cultural awareness.
I guess so. I guess that might be a better way for them to kind of mingle well with the Korean society in the future.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
not just how to address each other, but people at large.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
Very fun topic today.
고맙습니다.
네, 아주 재밌었습니다, 형님.
그래, 행님아.
아니요, 형님. 네.
고맙습니다. 감사합니다.
All right, thank you so much for coming in, Casey. The document titled Casey Oppa.
Yes.
That threw me off a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna call you Oppa.
Oh,
but-
please don't.
Yeah.
It feels weird.
Ugh. Yeah, feels weird for me saying that too. Have a good day the rest of the week, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
All right, bye-bye. That was Casey with us for Relationship Matters, and we have come to the end of the first hour. We're going to say see you soon because we'll have our second half at 5 p.m., of course. This is I Feel It Coming by The Weeknd.
Tell me what you really like. Baby, I could take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes. 'Cause they never tell me lies. I can feel the body shake. And heat between your legs. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. You are not the single time. So baby, that's the perfect time. I'm just trying to get you high. Fading off this touch. You don't need the lonely nights. So baby, I can make it right. You just gotta let me try to give you what you want. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산. 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
부산 글로벌 도시재단 대표이사 전용호입니다. 부산은 물류, 금융, 영상, 관광, 첨단 산업 등 핵심 분야에서 또 한 번의 도약을 준비하고 있습니다. 글로벌 허브 도시 부산의 비전은 부산을 넘어 대한민국의 균형 발전을 촉진할 새로운 계기가 될 것입니다. 부산 글로벌 도시재단은 세계 시민을 연결하는 네트워크로 도시 외교의 중추적 역할을 담당하고 글로벌 부산의 미디어 플랫폼인 부산 영어방송을 통해 영어하기 편한 도시 부산을 만들고 있습니다. 글로벌 허브 도시 부산, 그 중심에 부산 글로벌 도시재단이 있습니다.
Busan Global City Foundation leads the Global Hub City Busan.
Electric kickboards and electric bicycles are common on the streets these days. With the increased use of personal mobility devices, the number of accidents and deaths have reportedly increased significantly.
Personal mobility patrol mode.
I don't need to wear a safety helmet because I'm only riding a short distance.
Wear a safety helmet. When you drive your personal mobility devices, you have to wear a safety helmet.
Hey, I rented an electric kickboard. Let's ride it together.
Okay, you drive in the front, I'll get in the back.
Follow the number of passengers. Only one person can ride an electric kickboard and electric wheel parallel car.
Follow the rules of personal mobility devices and drive safely. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect. 포열부산. Yes.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
안녕하세요. 티나입니다. 어제 4월 22일은 지구의 날이었습니다. 저는 부산 자원순환협력센터에 나와 있는데요. 소중한 우리 지구를 위해서 우리가 해야 할 일은 무엇인지 센터장님과 이야기 나눠보겠습니다. 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
네, 자기 소개 부탁드립니다.
네, 부산환경공단 자원순환협력센터 센터장 손석규입니다. 반갑습니다.
반갑습니다. 네, 센터장님, 부산 자원순환협력센터는 어떤 취지로 또 언제 개소가 되었는지요?
예, 부산 강서구 생곡동에는 생활폐기물 매립장, 음식물 처리장, 생활쓰레기를 소각하는 연료화 발전시설 등 폐기물 처리시설과 철 스크랩 산업, 플라스틱 재활용 산업들과 폐가전 회수센터 등이 있습니다. 이 지역을 자원순환 특화단지라고 합니다.
오, 그렇군요. 자원순환 특화단지군요.
저희 센터에서는 자원순환 특화단지를 중심으로 자원순환 관련 홍보, 전시, 폐기물 처리시설 견학과 버려지는 폐자원을 활용한 체험수업 등 다양한 환경교육 프로그램을 운영하고 있으며 부산시 자원순환 정책의 거점 역할 기능을 하고자 2016년 11월에 준공하여 부산환경공단에서 운영하고 있습니다.
네, 협력센터 내에서 다양한 전시관과 체험관이 있는데 어떻게 구성이 되어 있나요?
자원순환 협력센터 전시관에는 다양한 업사이클링 작품들이 있습니다. 버려지는 쓰레기를 재사용하는 것뿐만 아니라 그 가치를 높여 새로운 작품으로 만드는 것을 업사이클링이라고 합니다. 폐자원을 이용한 자원순환의 중요성과 문화예술의 가치를 공유할 수 있는 업사이클링 작품들이 전시관 곳곳에 비치되어 있고, 체험관에는 디지털 미디어를 통해 놀이 형태로 자원순환 실천 방법을 배울 수 있는 공간으로 구성되어 있습니다.
그럼 자원순환 관련 체험 프로그램에 대해서도 알려주시면 감사하겠습니다.
예, 체험 프로그램은 분야별로 다양하게 개설되어 있습니다. 친환경 흙이란 재료를 이용한 생활 도자기 만들기 수업, 폐목재를 이용한 목공 수업, 가정에서 배출한 폐가전을 재활용 재료로 활용하여 창의력을 키우는 조형 수업 등 총 14개 프로그램으로 시민들이 원하는 주제에 맞춰 다양하게 선택할 수 있도록 구성되어 있습니다.
그렇군요. 업사이클링으로 만든 작품들이 굉장히 많이 있잖아요. 우리 센터장님께서 개인적으로 좋아하시는 작품이 있으신가요?
아, 예. 전시관에는 계란 껍질로 만든 작품들도 있습니다. 네.
그럼 그 작품이 가장 마음에 들어 하시는군요.
그 부분은 저희들이 이제 설명을 할 때, 가연성 쓰레기와 이제 불연성 쓰레기로 이제 구분해서 이제 좀 그 시민들한테 설명도 하고 있습니다.
그렇군요. 그럼 프로그램에 대한 아이들의 반응과 교육의 중요성에 대해서는 어떻게 생각하십니까?
23년 한 해 동안 견학과 체험 프로그램 참여 인원은 약 17,000여 명에 달합니다.
와. 네.
아이들과 부모님 모두 너무 인상적이었고 앞으로 환경을 지키기 위해 노력하겠다라고 많이 이야기해 주시는데요. 직접 눈으로 쓰레기를 처리하는 과정을 보고 손으로 만지고 체험하는 것과 같은 실천형 환경교육이 중요하다고 생각합니다. 최근 지구온난화, 기후위기 등 많은 환경 문제들이 발생하고 있습니다. 심각해지고 있는 환경 문제에 대해 인식하고 해결 방안을 배우고 실천하는 과정을 알아가는 것이 중요하고요. 환경교육은 학교 및 사회와 더불어 가정에서도 이루어져야 하기 때문에 아이들이 환경 문제에 대해 인식을 높이는 데 부모님들의 노력이 필요하다고 생각됩니다.
확실히 아이들의 환경 문제에 대한 인식을 높이는 데는 부모님들의 노력이 굉장히 필요할 것 같습니다. 센터장님, 환경 보호를 위해서 저희 부산 시민들이 일상에서 해야 하는 것은 무엇이라고 생각하십니까?
예, 우리가 일상생활에서 가장 쉽게 실천할 수 있으면서 환경 문제에 도움이 될 수 있는 방법은 쓰레기 발생량을 줄이고 올바르게 버리는 것입니다. 최근 일회용품이나 플라스틱 용품을 대체하여 많은 다회용품들이 쏟아져 나오고 있습니다. 좋다고 해서 많이 구입해서 사용하는 것보다 내가 필요한 물건을 필요한 만큼 구입해서 불필요한 쓰레기가 발생하지 않도록 하는 것이 가장 중요합니다. 만약 쓰레기가 발생하였을 경우 정해진 분리 배출 방법에 따라 배출함으로써 자원순환이 될 수 있도록 해야 합니다.
필요한 만큼만 사자. 굉장히 좋은 말씀이신 것 같습니다. 그럼 마지막으로 청취자분들께 하시고 싶으신 말씀이 있으시다면요.
부산환경공단에서는 조금 불편하더라도 환경을 위해라는 슬로건을 가진 시민불편운동본부를 운영하고 있습니다. 환경을 지키기 위해 실천한다는 것은 편리한 일회용품을 사용하지 않고도 깨끗하게 분리배출을 해야 하는 것처럼 다소 불편할 수가 있습니다. 일상생활에서 조금의 불편함을 이겨내면 지구온난화와 같은 환경 문제 또한 이겨낼 수 있습니다. 미래의 우리 아이들을 위해 깨끗한 환경을 선물해 줄 수 있도록 환경교육에 많은 관심 부탁드립니다. 부산 시민 여러분, 부산자원순환협력센터의 가족분들과 함께 오셔서 다양한 체험도 즐기시고 자원순환의 중요성을 일깨우는 뜻깊은 시간을 보내시기 바랍니다. 많이 찾아주세요.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Thank you, Tina, for the wonderful interview. Now, if you watch or if you're listening via YouTube, you might have seen a lot of pictures, picture slides that you've seen taken by Tina, who took the pictures as she went to interview the guest. And some of these great pictures kind of get you the visualization of how the center looked like. And so if you're interested in checking out, it's the Busan Resource Circulation Cooperation Center. And this place promotes resource recycling and to basically generate new value. We've heard about upcycling, right? So it has upcycled artwork exhibitions, other hands-on activities as well, 14 programs related to resource circulation, emphasizing the importance of environmental education for children and the need for collective efforts in schools, communities, and households. And with the Family Month, right around the corner in May, I'm sure a lot of families might head to this area, Busan Gangseogu Senggok area, for the Busan Resource Circulation Cooperation Center. Thank you so much for the interview once again, Tina. Now, you're listening to For Your Busan, and I'm your host, David Kim. If you are just tuning in, welcome to the show. Text us at pound 9050 샵 9050 will cost you 101. A Kakao Talk message by searching for and adding us as a friend, 부산영어방송, or join us live on YouTube Live. Now, today's text topic is about the New Year's resolution that you set at the beginning of this year, 2024. How is that going, by the way? That's today's text topic. And if there were any changes made to your New Year's resolutions, what is it? How has it changed? Or what new goals have you set as well? Text me and let me know. And earlier, in the latter half of the first half, we've had Casey coming in for relationship matters. We talked about the honorifics. Should you or should people call you according to the Korean culture of honorifics to add in a prefix of 형, 오빠, 누나, 언니, depending on the age, right? We've had 고수님 texting in with regards to that topic saying 저도 외국에 가면 이름 불러도 괜찮아요. 다만 친해지고 나이를 알면 행님이라고 해라 할 것 같아요. You're so honest, right? You're so honest. I like that honesty because I guess a lot of my friends who live here in Korea, it's culturally embedded in their life that when they meet someone who's older than them or talk to someone who's younger than them, they want the other person to kind of abide by the cultural norm of Korea. So using the honorifics, the 형, 누나, 오빠, 언니. These honorifics, right? Jenny-님 also texting in saying, yes, I love being called Jenny by my younger friends. I feel like I'm getting younger. That's a good way of looking at life, being optimistic. The glass is half full, right? All right. Keep those messages coming in with regards to today's text topic, of course. We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. Room on lock the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance. I can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Hosted by David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Zooby zooby dooby bum para, zooby dooby param pam. Zooby dooby nache kyun pagal stupid man.
It is time for Zooby Dooby, which is time for our daily quiz segment. Every day we have different themed quizzes. One time we would have guessing something by sound, ASMR type quiz. Another would be guessing something by a number. You have to guess a number that's closest to the answer, or guessing a place or a location or maybe a type of something based on reviews that were made online. And today, it's about, well, a city related to Busan. 네, 오늘은 부산과 관련된 한 도시에 관한 문제입니다. 저희가 들려드리는 힌트를 잘 듣고 어떤 도시인지 도시의 이름을 맞춰주시면 됩니다. You're gonna have to listen to the hints that I give you and guess the name of this city. One of 4 million unique cities. And to help you with narrowing down the search for you, we're gonna listen to an audio clip. We're gonna listen to the national anthem of the country that this city belongs to. So take a good listen to what country this city could belong in.
Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles, über alles in der Welt. Denn es steht zum Schutz und Toten, brüderlich zusammenhält. Von der Mars bis an die Nehmen, von der Esch bis an den Held.
Ooh, national anthem. What national anthem? Which country could this city belong to? So not only is this city close to 2 seas, it also has 3 rivers as well as numerous waterways and canals. And the city of, well, this city has been made a friendship city of Busan since 2023, last year. And this city's metropolitan region has a population of over 5.1 million. 이 지역의 수도권이라고 해야 되나요? 이 지역권 인구가 510만 명입니다. 5.1 million, and is the 9th biggest metropolitan region by GDP in the European Union. European Union, EU에 속한 도시죠. St. Michael's Church, also known as Mitchell, is one of the city's most iconic landmarks, And the church also has a crypt where you can learn about the history of the city and its seafaring traditions. To give you maybe a better hint, because I wouldn't know if I was told these hints. This country, if you still don't know what country this city belongs to, is very good at football or soccer. But in one of big events, big football matchups against Korea, Korea was able to beat them one time recently, right? So 인수님, yes, the country is right, but we have to guess the city. 도시 이름을 맞춰 주셔야 합니다. 나라는 물론 알아야 되겠죠. But I won't tell you what the country is. Keep those guesses coming in. You might have heard in the national anthem, people were singing it in this language. 언어를 잘 들으셨다면 이 어떤 나라였는지도 맞춰주셨을 것 같은데요. We'll take a song break and we'll be back and I will play you more audio clips afterwards. The song is Square by 백예린.
Personalities, you can't see right through what I truly am. You're
Welcome back. We are in the middle of our Busan quiz master, and we still haven't figured out the country this city belongs to just yet, because we're going to listen to one more audio clip. We're going to listen to the people speaking this country's language, and by then, I think you'll know what country this city belongs to. So let's listen to the audio clip.
Was haben Sie heute vor?
Jetzt im Moment einen guten Wein kaufen, etwas zum Kochen und dann einen schönen Nachmittag verbringen.
Was ist das für ein
Ja. Die hat meine gute Freundin bei der Oma im Keller gefunden und wir dachten, wir probieren die aus. Genau. Ja.
Toll, weil gerade das wollte ich euch fragen. Die Frage wäre, was habt ihr heute gemacht? Und das habt ihr gerade erzählt. Genau. Und wie geht's? Also was für ein Fahrgefühl ist das?
Ein sehr unsicheres. Also
All right, so you've listened to people talking in this language. Do you guys happen to know what the country might be this city belongs to? Now, yes, Yung-Koko-님 got it right. It's Germany. Now we have to guess the city's name. 이제 도시의 이름을 맞출 차례가 왔습니다. 도시의 이름이 뭘까요? 힌트를 좀 드리자면 this city is a major international and domestic tourist destination in Europe. And it's the second major city of Germany. It's got a huge logistics hub with connections to 170 countries and 900 ports. Globally, of course. We're going to listen to another audio clip of a tour guide taking people around this city. So watch out, look out for maybe some attraction areas, some points of interests of this city. So let's take a listen to the audio clip.
Number 1, Speicherstadt. This must-see attraction is often near the top of visitor itineraries. The Speicherstadt, which was built in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, is the world's largest collection of warehouses, and its colorful red bricks and neo-Gothic architecture give these massive structures a lot of charm. These structures were important to the German economy since they were used to store coffee, tobacco, and spices. Nowadays, Speicherstadt is home to a plethora of fun recreational activities. Thanks to a lot of trails and bridges, it's also an excellent spot to walk around. Walking around the Speicherstadt is great, but if you want to experience it in a different perspective, take a boat tour. Around addition, there's much to keep you engaged in the district. Learn about maritime past at Maritime Museum, located inside the Speicherstadt's oldest building. See models of Italy and even the United States in miniature.
All right, so you heard the audio clip, and 오디오 클립을 들으시면서 이 발음이 좀 특이하네. 맞죠? 이 뮤니크라는 도시 이름이 나왔죠. 이건 정답이 아니고요. 정답은 아니라서 제가 이렇게 프리리하게 말씀을 드릴 수 있지만 뮤니크라는 거는 American English로 뮌헨을 뮤니크라고 발음을 하죠. 그리고 오늘의 퀴즈의 정답도 사실 발음이 이 미국식, 이 북미식의 영어 발음이랑 한국에서 발음하는 이 도시의 이름도 조금 다릅니다. So I'm going to give you a hint where if you were to pronounce this in US Canadian English, it'll make sense. 이 북미식으로 발음을 이 도시 이름을 상상을 하면 저의 만들어낸 농담을 좀 쉽게 알아들을 수 있습니다. I'm going to tell you a joke, okay? So the name of the city, well, a legend has it that the person who named it really loved American food. 이거 가짜 스토리에 제가 지금 만들어낸 거거든요. Don't take it seriously, guys, okay? So the person who named it really loved American food. that has a meat patty, tomato, lettuce, sauce in between two buns. And this person came back to Germany and was like, oh, I miss this food so much. And so because he missed it so much, he named it as such. 네, 혹시 알겠습니까? 혹시 장 PD, do you understand the joke? A little bit? Yeah. Yeah. Because, you know, in Europe, they might not able to pronounce it properly as well. They might pronounce it how the city is named as such. All right, some good guesses coming in like Frankfurt, Munich, Cologne, Colonia. How do you pronounce that one? It's a different one. That's a hard one. München, Berlin, Hamburg. A lot of good guesses coming in. I won't reveal one of them is right, but I won't say which one yet. We'll be accepting more guesses. We'll take a quick song break though, but before we'll do that, we got some more coming in, more guesses. 4382번님 saying Frankfurt. Frankfurt sounds like a delicious fruit. And 4382번님 also saying Hamburg. That's a good guess. All right, we'll take that last song break and we'll reveal the answer. The last song break is New Light by John Mayer.
I'm the boy in your other phone, lighting up inside your drawer at home, all alone, pushing 40 in the friend zone. We talk and then you walk away every day. Oh, you don't think twice about me, and maybe you're right to doubt me, but if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. Oh, I wanna take two, I wanna break through, I wanna know the real thing about you, so I can see you in a new light. Take a ride up to Malibu, I just wanna sit and look at you, look at you. What would it matter if your friends knew? Who cares what other people say anyway? Oh, we can go far from here and make a new world together, babe. 'Cause if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. Oh, I wanna take two, I wanna break through, I wanna know the real thing about you, so I can see you in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this love that's running through my veins for you? What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this love that's running through my veins for you? What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this love that's running through my veins for you? What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this?
Yes, that was New Light by John Mayer. And we are in the middle of our quiz segment. A lot of people by now, I think they know what the city name is. Whew. We had Munihan, 김민재 축구. Another hint I was going to give you. 주브로님 guestin 모드리치의 나라 크로아티아. 일단 독일입니다. Within 독일, try to guess a city name within Germany. I was going to give you this hint. Our 작가 said 손흥민의 해외 진출 첫 팀 이름. 독일 프로축구 분데스리가 땡땡땡땡땡 팀. So that's one of the hints I was going to give you, but then I'm like, I'll create my own hint, create a little story about this person, a fake story, a made-up story, 가짜 story, that this person who went to America enjoyed eating this delicious thing called hamburgers. And when he came back to Germany, he was like, I should name this place something similar to that food I ate in America. And so he named it Hamburg. Hamburg. So that's how I would pronounce it, but in Korea they pronounce it Hamburg. Hamburg. Hamburg is the 정답입니다. Hamburg is 정답입니다. That's a funny way of saying it. Anyway, Hamburg is the answer. Good afternoon to you too, Juniwa Sakinim. Welcome to the show. So Hamburg is the second largest city in Germany after Berlin and 8th largest in the EU with a population of over 1.9 million. And Hamburg metropolitan region has a population of over 5.1 million and is the 9th biggest metropolitan region by GDP in the European Union. 네, 방금 1.9 million, 5.1 million 왜 갑자기 숫자가 작아졌다 커졌다 이렇게 하실 수도 있죠. 하실 수도 있는데 함부르크 도시 자체는 190만 명이지만 함부르크 이 지역 the metropolitan region 약간 한국에서 보면은 서울 그리고 서울 수도권 뭐 이렇게 하잖아요. 그래서 함부르크 수도권에는 510만 명이 있습니다. It's the 9th biggest metropolitan region by GDP. And in 2010, in Hamburg, Germany, there's a bridge called Busan Bridge. 네, 부산 브리지가 있습니다. 2010년에 완공이 됐고요. It's meaningful as a symbol of Korea and Busan and Hamburg, the gateway to Northern Europe. That is right. All right, more people joining in on the show. 최윤정님, good afternoon to you too. Oh, Jenny님? Wait, I made up the story, but Jenny님 is telling me that hamburgers were in fact named after the city Hamburg. Oh, see, yeah, that's why I meant as a fake story. So please don't go around telling people that David said, the city Hamburg was named after hamburgers. No, I'll just made it up so that you guys can guess it right. Nah. All right. Well, more people texting in and having fun. Stick around because after this segment, we have Steve coming in for our sports segment. But before we do that, we have to select a winner for today's quiz winner. 준우 서인맘 축하드립니다. You win 2 coffee coupons. Woohoo! Enjoy your coffee coupons. All right, and like I said, we'll go take a quick break and go right into our next segment, which is My Hometown Olympics.
Stay connected to Busan's Rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome, Steve, for My Hometown Olympics. How you doing?
Hello, amigo. Hello, Steve in the house.
Yes, Steve in the
Yeah.
house. Raise a roof.
Uh-huh.
So how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I like your
Doing well.
hairstyle.
You like my hairstyle? It's a new hairstyle, man.
Last week you had it all the way back. Like it was like nice and glossy. Today it's more matte. Yeah.
Actually, I
No
used all of
shine.
my hair gel.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Gotta buy new ones.
Gotta buy a new one tonight.
But I
Yeah.
like this hairstyle. You look different.
Do you
today.
think good?
Yeah. It kind of suits you.
Oh, really?
I feel like you have a different personality depending on the hairstyle.
So what's the personality for today? What do you think?
When you had your hair up, you have your hair up, you're like, yo, what's up? I'm the macho man in the house. But now when you have the hair down, it's just like, hello, amigo. That's what you said coming in.
No. Hello, amigo. Hello. Yeah. So
right.
I think like depends on the hairstyle. I think today smooth, right? And
more
잘생긴 대학
gentleman.
오빠.
Yeah.
안녕
동생.
후배들.
Yeah.
Oh, 동생. Oh, my bad, man.
Anyway, you're here for my hometown Olympics, where you go around visiting sports clubs in Busan City, interviewing them, and telling our listeners what you've been up to at these sports clubs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went over a variety of different sports clubs like jiu-jitsu, at one time, judo.
We're gonna try golf.
Golf?
Yeah.
Are you good at golf?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
You're a golfer?
Yeah.
Oh,
I played golf since when I was in elementary school. But today we're not going to talk about golf.
Oh,
right.
What sport are we talking about today?
So before we dive into introducing today's club and sport, let's first listen to a clip and try to guess what it is.
All right.
Can you guess what it is?
Yeah, it's ping pong. Ding dong, ding dong. I'm kidding.
We
it's not.
did ping pong last time.
I know. It's not ping pong.
Yeah,
It's-
what do you think?
It's a bigger size ping pong with bigger rackets. It's a sport called tennis.
Tennis. It's tennis.
Tennis. I love tennis.
It's tennis.
Tennis, yeah.
And tennis, like the ball, like it's a bit bigger than the ping pong ball, of course. Like
it's
obviously,
a lot bigger.
yeah.
The ping pong's like this big, and the tennis ball is like this big, right?
It's 3 times bigger, I guess.
Yeah.
3 or 4 times.
Very different material.
Yeah.
It's rubberish.
It has a fur outside. It's not a bird.
It just needs wings and legs.
It's not a bird. Do we call it fur? Is it right?
No, I wouldn't call it a fur because fur is more like animal hair. So it's
So what should we call it then?
I mean, it is
Fluffy.
fluffy, yeah,
fluffy
material, yeah.
Fluffy, and it's kind of like it's not yellow, right?
Well, color does it matter?
Yeah, it does matter,
I've
I
sing
think.
green ones played
you
at
did?
official sport places, official competitions.
Oh yeah.
But I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
like orangey, fluorescent colors as well.
It really differs, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Maybe
Yeah.
depending on the court they play on.
Oh, right.
The color of the court.
There's also the sand court too.
Sand court?
Yeah, they're
How do
in
they
in
bounce?
Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How does the ball bounce on the sand?
It actually bounced really well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they use a kind of like special sand or something, but it's
That's
really
really
different. Like
So did you go to the sandy courts this one?
Yeah, it was actually sand court.
Oh, cool.
And so today, the sport we're going to talk about, it's tennis. So I'll give you some of the basic introduction to tennis a bit.
Yeah.
So tennis, a globally celebrated sport, is known for its fast-paced action and strategic gameplay. It's a game that demands agility, precision, and mental fortitude.
Oh, yeah, you got to be mentally strong because sometimes we see athletes smashing their rackets against the ground.
Yeah.
they blame the rackets for some reason. They should blame themselves, but
I heard like they carry at least like 5 or 6 rackets
right,
to
because
the
they
game.
tend to break 4 of them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how tennis players might feel, but it does sound like your pride is also on the line.
Yeah, of course.
Because you practice so hard. And it's a very fast-paced sport, like you said. It demands agility for sure.
Yeah, for years and years. And that was a basic introduction about tennis. And let's move to history. So dating back to the 19th century, tennis tennis has a rich history rooted in European origins. Over time, it evolved from a pastime for nobility to a widely popular sport played by millions worldwide right now, right?
Yeah, so have you learned how to play tennis when you were younger?
I want to.
Oh, you haven't, but you
Yeah,
want
I haven't.
to.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to. How about you?
I did learn it when I was like growing up.
Oh,
along
really?
With golf.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm like, okay, I like tennis better than golf.
Why is that?
Because golf is just stand and hit the ball, right? And when you're young and you're trying to get into a sport, you want to do something where it's more active. Like you like running around. So
Exactly.
tennis was more running around the court, you know, hitting the ball. But golf was more stationary. You just hit the ball.
Exactly.
From the tee. So I preferred tennis, but I was never really good at it. So I also gave up really early.
No. Actually, like, as you experienced tennis before, tennis, it's kind of like a bit breathtaking, I guess.
It requires a lot of energy.
Because you have to move a lot, right?
Yeah. You run out of breath really quickly.
Back and forth.
Yeah, for sure. So you got to have, a good lung capacity to properly play well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's move on to basic rules of tennis. So in tennis, players compete on a rectangular court, aiming to hit a ball over the net and into their opponent's court. Points are scored when the opponent fails to return the ball within the boundaries. Matches are typically played in sets, with players vying to win games and ultimately the match.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is right.
So whether it's singles or doubles, tennis matches are governed by a set of rules ensuring fair play and sportsmanship. From serving to volleying, every aspect of the game requires skill and strategy. Yeah, that was basic introduction about tennis. Now that we've covered some basics tennis knowledge, let's smoothly transition to an interview clip. Next up, we'll listen to an interview I had with the president of Tennis Mate, the tennis club I visited.
All right.
Could you please briefly introduce why you started playing tennis and your experience in the sport?
제 가장 좋아하는 동생이 한번 쳐보자 해가지고 테니스 시작하게 됐고요. 원래 그 전에 골프를 쳤었는데 테니스를 치다 보니까 너무 운동이 많이 되고 해가지고 즐거워서 시작을 하게 됐고, 하게 되다 보니 사람들이 한 명, 두 명 모였습니다. 그래가지고 같이 즐겁게 치다 보니까 이렇게 클럽까지 오게 된 것 같습니다.
Could you please introduce our club?
저희 클럽은 테니스만 좋아하는 클럽은 아니고요. 사람을 좋아하는 클럽입니다. 보통 클럽들이 되게 경력을 유시하고 그리고 실력들을 무시하는 부분이 좀 있긴 한데, 저희는 그것보다는 사람이 우선이라고 생각하고 있고, 같이 즐겁게 만나서 테니스도 치고 차도 마시고 밥도 먹고 이렇게 함께하는 곳이 저희의 클럽입니다.
테니스만이 목적이 아닌
그렇죠.
모든 것을 포괄하는
네, 함께하는 클럽입니다.
함께하는 클럽.
네.
Yeah, so he's very proud to be the owner of this tennis club because he prides in the fact that it's a community more than just a sports club. It's a community where you can network with people and have fun, chill with them, have drinks with them, have food with them, and then play some tennis. Yeah.
Yeah. 함께하는 club. Yeah. So that was an interview clip with the club president. Named Tennis Mate. So whether it's sports, hobbies, or buying a car, it all seems pretty similar to me, because you start off just wanting to enjoy things on a surface level, but then you get hooked and find yourself fully invested, rocking top of the line gear or honing your skills to expert level. 이 분도 그런 케이스인 것 같더라고요.
So he started off light as a basic hobby, and then he ended up spending like a lot of money
and make his own club, tennis club.
Okay.
So next, we've got an interview with the first club member of Tennis Mate Club. Let's take a listen. Do you have any memorable experiences or moments while playing tennis that you could share?
테니스를 시작을 한 지 이제 좀 됐는데 중간에 제가 대회를 몇 번 같이 나가봤었어요. 근데 테니스 대회라는 게 정말 저의 기량을 쌓는 거기도 하지만은 이렇게 상대방 그리고 같이 페어하는 우리 팀과 그리고 우리 같은 회원분들과 같이 함께 하니까 그 그 기쁨이 배가 되는 것 같고요. 그러면서 느끼는 정말 힐링 되는 느낌을 많이 받고 있습니다.
Why did you choose this tennis club amongst so many others that are available?
다른 클럽들은 사실은 테니스만 치고 헤어지는 그냥 그런 공 치는 관계들이 많은데 저희 테니스 클럽은 공만 치는 관계가 아니라 서로 인간적인 관계도 하고 그다음에 같이 이제 시간 여가도 같이 활동을 많이 하면서 이렇게 보내고 있어요.
Yeah, as this member mentioned, the beauty of sports lies in doing it together. 같이 하는 거죠. Yeah, which seems to double the joy, right?
Yeah, it does for sure. I mean, you can't play tennis on your own.
Yeah.
Unless you have a robot server shooting the balls at you and then you kind of, swing it back to an empty court. But yeah, tennis is it's not a single person sport.
Yeah. And as the club president said, 함께하는 클럽이라 했잖아요. 그래서 인터뷰를 하러 갔는데 멤버분들 간의 관계가 너무 좋다. Yeah, it was really their relationship looked really good.
That's good.
네, 너무 좋았어요. So the next clip is with the club member, another club member with a tennis club mate. 한번 들어보도록 할게요.
Do you have any advice for those who want to start playing tennis for the first time?
테니스를 처음 시작하시는 분들은 일단 운동을 먼저 하기 전에 예의를 먼저 배우고 그리고 상대방에 대한 배려를 먼저 배우고 시작하는 게 맞다고 생각됩니다. 그 부분이 제일 큰 조언이라고 생각됩니다.
Could you please say a few words about our tennis club that you're proud of? 우리
첫 번째로 저희 테니스 클럽은 사람들이 좋습니다. 사람들이 가장 큰 무기라고 생각할 만큼 좋은 분들이 모여 있고 두 번째로 상대방에 대한 배려가 좋습니다. 그리고 세 번째 단합력이 좋고 사람들이 뭔가를 하려고 하는 의지가 있습니다. 그래서 저는 우리 테니스 클럽이 살아있는 테니스 클럽이라고 생각됩니다.
테니스 명이 뭐였죠? 클럽 명이?
테니스 메이트입니다.
네.
How has starting tennis brought about any changes in your life?
테니스를 하면서 이제 이런저런 일들도 많이 겪고 이런저런 분들도 많이 만나고 그러다 보니 뭐 희노애락을 함께 하다 보니 테니스에 대한 폭도 넓어지지만 사람을 보는 눈도 넓어지고 아까 말씀드렸지만 테니스는 혼자 하는 운동이 아니다 보니 사람에 대한 생각이라든가 폭이 넓어지는 걸 경험했습니다.
Yeah, it seems like whether it's sports or anything else, this saying applies to life in general. You know, you gotta learn manners first. 먼저 예를 배워야 한다.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just walk into this tennis club and like, yo, I'm the man, I'm the boss. I'm gonna smash and destroy everybody. No.
No.
It ain't like it's not like a kids club or anything like that.
Yeah, we gotta learn manner first.
Yeah, etiquette comes first. You gotta know how to respect your opponent as a friend, like a friend.
Yes. Then what if we 클럽에 먼저 들어왔을 때 if we have manners, then what should we say first?
안녕하세요. That's the first thing you should do. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
Exactly. 맞습니다.
네, you don't just say 바로 하시죠. That's no manners.
That's no good.
네.
그러면 안 됩니다.
No, you gotta greet them. Maybe start with saying who you are.
Yeah.
Make good friendly relations with the person you're gonna be playing as well. And also, always at the end, lose or win, you say good game.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Exactly.
That's
감사합니다.
Basic manners.
Basic manners.
Yeah.
Good point. So by now, I bet you're starting to feel eager to join, right?
I don't think I can because I'm not. I gotta work on my physique first. My physique is not that good.
But I guess listeners do.
Yeah, maybe our listeners want to join. And if they do want to join, how can they join?
Well, let's find out how you can sign up in the next interview clip.
What are the procedures for joining the club and what benefits are provided after becoming a member?
일단 클럽을 가입하려면은 먼저 저희 운영진한테 연락을 해야 되고요. 그다음에 기본적으로 게스트로 한번 오셔가지고 그분도 저희 클럽을 확인하겠지만 저희도 그분을 확인을 합니다. 그 확인을 통해서 저희가 신청을 할 수가 있고 기본적으로 입회비가 발생을 합니다. 소정의 입회비를 내고 매달 얼마씩 이제 회비를 내는 부분이 있어가지고 그게 만족해야 되고 그분이 저희 클럽에 왔을 때 저희 클럽하고 문화나 아니면 서로 움직이는 이런 생활 패턴이나 우리의 생각과 맞지 않으면 할 수 없고 같이 맞았을 때 함께 할 수 있는 그렇게 되겠습니다.
Ooh, kind of picky. He's kind of picky.
But yeah, I think should be picky.
But
'cause,
it's, I guess they're trying to form a tight-knit circle of
Uh-huh.
friends, community members, so that they can grow together as a team. I suppose that's what he's aiming for with this club.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's really cool. Very different.
Yeah, I mean, like if you guys have manners to play sports, then why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Steve, time has run out, but before we say goodbye, we had 거북님 tuning in and texting in saying, Hi, my happy virus Steve. 편안해 보여요. 일주일 만에 스티브님 보러 왔어요.
오, 감사합니다. 매주 화요일 날 이 시간대 오시면은 이 해피 바이러스 저를 확인하실 수 있어요.
아, 네.
네.
반갑습니다, Steve. All right, Steve, thank you so much for coming in and introducing this wonderful tennis club. You can find it here in Busan City. And I guess we'll see you next week for another sports club.
Exactly. 네, 다음 주에 또 뵙도록 할게요.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.
All right, that was Steve with us for My Hometown Olympics, and that's with us every single Tuesday. It is time for us to wrap up today's show, unfortunately, because it is nearly 6 o'clock, which means I think Steve will be here for another show, right? I think he's sticking around. He's going to be sticking around for another show. But anywho, I have to sign out. I have to say goodbye. Thank you all for tuning in, and remember, I come back tomorrow at 4:05 for our Wednesday edition. The show was produced by Jang Hyun-jun, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, and hosted by me, David Kim. We'll see you later, alligator. The last song for today is 사랑에 빠졌을 때 by 볼빨간 사춘기.